Hi, I'm Jessica Rudnicki. Welcome back to Connected. Today I have the privilege of speaking with Douglas Wells, General Manager at Catena of Edison, about the unique sales experience he's put in place for his dealership customers. Let's get connected. Doug, thank you so much for joining us today. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
No problem. And if you hear any background noise, I apologize in advance.
No problem at all. I know you're very busy. You're running a dealership, so we definitely appreciate you taking the time to hop on the call today. So this is kind of a unique interview because I came across a video you posted on LinkedIn about this touchless experience that you're creating for your dealership customers. And I just want to learn a little bit more about it. So can you tell our viewers a little bit about the process you've created and put in place for customers who are shopping your vehicles?
So what happened is, our showrooms were closed to customers for, 2 months. And we have a very large parking lot, and customers still wanted to look at cars. And we could deliver the cars to the people's homes, or they could take delivery out of a service drive if need be. And so what we did is I moved 150 cars to the front of the building, took up every parking spot. And we sorted them by models, new and pre-owned. And so what I designed is, I remember we could do a QR code. So I asked my guy, could we design a QR code 2 ways? One, it's got the main QR code that if somebody just takes their camera, it'll bring right to the website to the full details of that car and the pricing. And if there's a second QR code, which will also bring them right to our online chat, which my BDC, my management team, and my online chat tool, one way or the other, has access to. So, and it actually really, really worked.
So you have one QR code where a customer can scan it and it pulls up all the vehicle information. And then the second QR code where if they scan it, they get a live chat.
Right to a live chat, and they could ask questions right on the spot. So it could have been Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning, and somebody would have answered the questions for them.
That's so creative. It's one of the most creative processes I've seen throughout COVID-19 coming out of a dealership and just creating this experience for customers, especially during social distancing, because I know a lot of customers right now maybe are unsure or don't know if it's safe to go in and interact with a person. So how did you come up with this?
I just remember that we have all these different things. We used to have QR codes for this and for that. And I'm thinking to myself, so I went to one of my IT guys and I said, can we design a QR code that I could put in the windshield of every car that people can get the information? He says, give me a few minutes. And he designed it. It even has the Mercedes-Benz symbol in the middle of the QR code. So what he really designed was actually really, really special. And it's a big QR code. It's about this big. So it's very easy for them to do and see. And the small QR code just says, if you want to speak to somebody live right now, scan this and it'll bring you right to the chat.
That's amazing. So how successful has this been for your dealership so far? Have you had any customer feedback or sales start with the QR code?
No, so far the customers, they loved it. They've just, a lot of them have told us that they found the car that they wanted to see. And we also promoted it too.
Okay, can you talk to me a little bit about that? How did you promote it?
We did it basically with radio, TV, and social media.
Awesome. I mean, I'm just like blown away by this. I saw it and I was like, I have to talk to him. This is so great. So Doug, for other dealerships out there, what else in your experience can be done to create more of this touchless experience? So what other tools are you using either on the service side or the sales side to create more of a digital sales process?
One of the things that we use is, especially for payment, instead of, just taking somebody's credit card and running it through, whether it be at service or sales, now we have the upgraded credit card machines, so you just send the customer a link via text or via email. So they look at their bill, they make their payments right online, and when they come in, they've already prepaid. And then part of our process is when we deliver a car, either out of service, or to a customer's house, or even here, we make sure the wheels wrapped, we have sanitized, it's going through the whole process with everybody. And now Mercedes-Benz, New Jersey has allowed the showrooms to be open by appointment. So we still have all the cars out front, except for a small area for customer parking for QR codes, which people actually really enjoy. And now I actually get to take delivery using our DocuPad system. So now that's fairly a touchless lane because they're getting we wipe down a pen, they hand it, and they just click and sign, and the other person's on the other side of the room, just going through the steps with them, and they can pretty much go through the steps on their own and just hit the continue button. So it's actually, and most customers that in our experience have really, really, really enjoyed using the DocuPad.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you've got a really solid electronic digital process put in place. And then on the service side, are you doing like electronic MPIs and things like that?
Yes.
I like
Awesome.
So, and the team in our service department, I mean, our service department is really the backbone of our business. And Ray's philosophy was, you could sell the customer a car once, you really take care of them in service, and they're going to come back and buy a car from you again. So it's a full cycle. So it's, our service team has really dug in deep and done everything in their power to make it easy for the customers to get the car serviced and get it done in a timely manner.
Well, it definitely sounds like you've got it down to a T. So you're doing everything you can in service to keep people safe. And then now out in your sales lot, you're also doing a great job of keeping people safe and comfortable, especially with social distancing. Doug, I just wanted to thank you again for taking the time to speak with me today. Is there anything else that you'd like to add or any other best practices you want to share while we have the audience?
I think the best practice really is in your thought process for business, treat the customers the way you want to be treated. And be very sensitive.
Absolutely. The golden rule, right?
And it will work. The key is, remember, the Ray Catena philosophy is anybody could sell somebody a car once. Right color, right time, right price. Sell somebody a car for 30, 40 years and their whole family, then you're really doing your job.
There you go. You heard it here first from Doug. Thank you again so much for being here and for being a valuable Reynolds partner and for sharing advice and for sharing this process you've created. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
What a great way to keep customers and employees safe, comfortable, and engaged during this time of social distancing. Before we hop off, just a quick reminder. You can watch past and future podcast episodes on YouTube by searching for the Connected Podcast. Hit the subscribe button to get notified every Wednesday when new episodes are released. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Wednesday.